Everybody, it's Tia DeShay. Today is Monday, March 14th, 2022. It is 1:45 p.m. 40-day prosperity plan demonstration. This is brought to you by Selah Leadership Academy for Creative and Intuitive Studies, an educational component of Tia DeShay LLC. This is not to substitute the Abundance book. It is to serve as a supplement. You are encouraged, highly encouraged, to go and purchase the book and watch these videos as a supplement to the book. These video presentations are taken from the Abundance book by John Randolph Price. The agenda: protection prayer, meditation, prosperity checklist, statement of principle, gratitude, resources. Here is our protection prayer by James Freeman. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The mind of God guides me. The life of God flows through me. The laws of God direct me. The power of God abides within me. The joy of God uplifts me. The strength of God renews me. The beauty of God inspires me. Wherever I am, God is. Let it be as it was said and written unto you and unto me. Ashe and amen. The meditation. What do I know of God? God is life. Life is omnipresent. All is alive. I see this in the wonders of nature. I see this in myself. I am alive because I am life. My life is God's life. My life is God. I feel my livingness within me. I feel God. My awareness of God is growing. God is love. I feel love in my heart and know that this is the very Spirit of God flowing through my feeling nature. I could not love without God. I love, therefore I am one with God. My understanding of God is growing. God is wisdom and intelligence. God is mind, and I sense the infinite knowingness of that mind within me. I think, I know, and that with which I think and know is God's mind in expression. My knowledge of God is growing. Where is God? God is where I am. God is what I am. I am an individualization of God, and the Spirit of God dwells within me as me. I am the light of the world. I turn within to the light and say, Thou art the Christ, the Spirit of the living God. You are my spirit, my soul, my body. When I look at thee, I see me, and I listen in the silence for the acknowledgement from within. I am now conscious of God, of my Christ self. I am the Christ of God, the truth of God, the self of God. Through this consciousness of the reality of me, I open the door to spirit. I draw into my mind and feeling nature the wholeness of spirit, the allness of God, and my consciousness is filled with the light of truth. I now know that there is nothing that I could truly desire that is not at this very moment standing at the door of my consciousness, ready to appear in my life and affairs. I have only to be conscious of this truth, and every need is met, every problem solved, every question answered. My consciousness of God within is all I will ever need for all eternity. Let this meditation be unto you and unto me as it was said and written. Ashe and amen. Here's the prosperity checklist. Remember, no one is expecting you to answer all of these questions yes overnight. You're transforming yourself. It's a process. Enjoy the process. Take in the process. Embrace the process. And monitor the process. Write in your journal how you have seen yourself grow and transform and evolve, and reward yourself for every single way that you have transformed and evolved. Don't take it lightly. Give yourself grace. Um, be thankful for your ability and your willingness to transform, and reward yourself. Reward yourself for a job well done. Prosperity checklist. Is my primary interest in realizing the presence of God, or is it in meeting a financial problem? Am I still concentrating on the effect, money, or am I focusing my attention on cause, spirit? Am I willing to take my stand now and prove God once and for all as my all sufficiency? Have I devoted the necessary time to meditating on the spirit within as the source of my prosperity? Am I conscious of the inner presence as my abundance? Do I have the understanding that my consciousness of the presence is my supply? Am I trying to demonstrate money or develop a greater consciousness of abundance? Have I accepted the truth that the living presence within me is my all sufficiency, and that the activity of this infinite mind is meeting my every need at this moment? Have I identified myself with my all sufficient self so that I can say with great conviction, I am abundance? Knowing that my consciousness of the indwelling presence is my supply, can I now affirm and believe the truth that I have abundance? Can I see myself fulfilled and enjoying lavish abundance in my life and affairs? Have I truly expressed a feeling of love for the visions of wholeness and completeness that I see in my visualizations? Do I intuitively feel that spirit has manifest as my all sufficiency, even though the results may still be invisible? Have I spoken the word, it is done? Have I totally surrendered all my needs, desires, fears, and concerns to the presence within? Have I expressed a deep sense of gratitude to the spirit within before my good comes forth into visible manifestation? Is my heart overflowing with thankfulness and joy the majority of my waking hours? Am I listening to the voice within for guidance and instruction regarding any action that I am to take in the outer world? Am I following thought with that action? Have I totally forgiven everyone and everything in my consciousness? Am I practicing unconditional love with everyone in my life? Have I maintained a state of secrecy regarding the use of spiritual principles in the demonstration of my supply? Knowing the reality within and all the truth about all, can I see everyone on this planet as abundantly supplied with every good thing, regardless of appearances? Do I desire for everyone else that which I desire for myself? Am I a joyful giver? Do I freely share my money on a regular basis, knowing that as I give, so shall I receive, pressed down and running over? Have I done all that I can do to improve my relationship with my children? In my personal relationship with my mate or love partner, do I care more about his or her feelings and welfare than I do my own? Am I working to overcome any problems related to my sex life? Am I involved in a meaningful activity for creative self-expression? Am I working on my life plan to see myself as whole and complete in every area of my life? The more questions you have answered yes, the richer you are in mind and manifestation. Statement of principle, day 3. I am conscious of the inner presence as my lavish abundance. I am conscious of the constant activity of this mind of infinite prosperity. Therefore, my consciousness is filled with the light of truth. I looked up the word conscious. It means aware of and responding to one's surroundings, awake. So to be conscious, not only do you have to be aware of, aware means to know that it exists, to observe it and know that it exists, but also you have to respond to it. So it's not enough to just be aware and know that God is within you, the divine is within you, lavish abundance is within you. It's not enough to be aware of it. Now you need to respond to it. How can you respond to it? Gratitude. How can you respond to it? Gratitude. How can you respond to it? By acting on the thought. If you get a thought, act on it. Follow through with that thought. These are ways that you can be aware and respond to the inner presence inside of you as lavish abundance. Another way you can respond to it is to give. Another way you can respond to it is to affirm. Affirm that you are lavish abundance. Affirm that abundance is all around you. These are ways that you can respond to the inner presence within you as lavish abundance. So, statement of principle, day 3. I am conscious of the inner presence as my lavish abundance. I am conscious of the constant activity of this mind of infinite prosperity. That's important as well. This inner presence, the God within you as lavish abundance, is always working. It's constant activity. It's constantly bringing you abundance. It's never stopping. The key is to tap into that activity so that you can manifest it in this third dimension reality. Therefore, my consciousness is filled with the light of truth. Once again, the statement of principle, day 3. I am conscious of the inner presence as my lavish abundance. I am conscious of the constant activity of this mind of infinite prosperity. Therefore, my consciousness is filled with the light of truth. This is the statement of principle, day 3. Remember, you are to meditate on this for at least 15 minutes according to the book, and then you are to journal. Any insights, awarenesses that you received, any ideas that you received, any resistance that you receive, you are to journal your results. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Immense gratitude, immense gratitude, immense gratitude for allowing Selah Leadership Academy for Creative and Intuitive Studies in assisting you in your transformation. If you would like to utilize any of my services, you may visit my website at tiadeshay.com. You can download the Mirror Moments app on iOS and Android. You can also take my courses on Udemy under Reverend Deandra Everhart, and you can purchase my books on Amazon and type in the search box Tia DeShay in order to locate my books on Amazon and to purchase my books. Thank you so much. Until tomorrow, be blessed.